At the end of the 1969 season, Nolan Ryan and his New York Mets were riding high. Nolan Ryan finished the NLCS playoffs against the 69 Braves by beating the Braves, pitching 7 innings of relief, and jumping into the arms of his catcher, Jerry Grote, at the end of that series, closing out the final win. Well, Jerry Grote, would mention in his Hall of Fame speech, was one of the major influences on the development of his career. But overall, his 4 years with the Mets were disappointing. His record was 29-38, and although he struck out almost a batter per inning, over 500 innings for the Mets, he averaged 6 walks per game. And there were 3 factors that kind of affected his days with the Mets. First of all, he was in the Army Reserve, and that did not allow him to pitch regularly every 4th or 5th day and set up a routine. He had a hard fastball, but he didn't get any special treatment from his manager, Gil Hodges, who already had 3 accomplished pitchers in Tom Seaver, Jerry Koosman, and Gary Gentry. They were all college-trained pitchers and were pretty complete pitchers. Ryan came to the major leagues at age 19, and he didn't get the benefits of a college career. And he didn't get much help from his pitching coach, Rube Walker, who simply told him to go out there and throw as hard as he can for as long as he can. Ryan was frustrated, and at the end of the 71 season, he told his wife, Ruth, that if the Mets didn't trade him, he would consider quitting baseball altogether. Fortunately for Nolan Ryan, the Mets did trade him. They traded him primarily for Jim Fregosi. It wasn't long for the Mets. The Mets were looking for a third baseman. But Ryan's career for the California Angels took off under the Angels. He had finished his military commitment, and he really developed, throwing 4 no-hitters as a California Angel and pitching a 383 strikeout season, breaking Sandy Koufax's record in 1973. Didn't win any Cy Young awards as a California Angel. His team couldn't hit. They couldn't score runs. Billy Martin once said of the Angels offense that if they took batting practice in a hotel lobby, they wouldn't break anything. Today, for the New York Mets, Nolan Ryan will be taking on once again the 1969 Braves. Can he duplicate what he did for the Mets in the playoffs? Hello, everybody. This is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you the 1960s 16-game season. Today's game is the 1969 Atlanta Braves at Shea Stadium to take on the 1969 New York Mets. Both teams come into today's game with 8-6 records, and they are in 3rd and 4th place in the National League. We've had our introductions. Let's play ball. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for New York. He is a grade C XYW pitcher. And Felix the Cat Mian steps in the box for the Atlanta Braves. We'll read the blue die first. If they jump out of my tray, I still count them unless they fall off the table. 26 is a fly ball to left field. Art Shamsky is under it and makes the catch. One down, and today's game is underway. Tony Gonzalez. 52 is a 27. We're using basic Apba. The Mets are fielding column 2. Braves are fielding column 1. That play result has an X to it. Nolan Ryan has an X. That's his first strikeout of the game. There are 2 outs. Here is the hammer, Henry Aaron. 46 is a swing and miss, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 for the Braves. We go to the bottom of the first inning, no score, Mets coming to bat. Tommy Agee steps into the box against Pat Jarvis. He's a grade C pitcher, Y and Z modifiers. My card set for the Braves was made in the 1985 Apba year, and my card set for the Mets was made in 2000. Here's a pitch to Tommy Agee. 32 is a fly ball to Henry Aaron in right field, 1 down. Shortstop Buddy Harrelson. That's a fly ball to left field, and out there in left field is Rico Carty. He makes the catch, 2 down. Here is Cleon Jones, the Mets' leading hitter at 69 with a 340 average. 1-6 is a 28. Atlanta's fielding column 1. Ground out to the shortstop, Sonny Jackson. Mets go down in order. We go to the top of the second, no score. 1969, Nolan Ryan struck out 92 batters in 89 innings. He's got 2 strikeouts in the first 80. Here is Rico Carty for the Braves. 56 is a 34. That's going to be, I think, a strikeout. That's a Y. Ryan has a Y, so Rico Carty goes down. Back to the dugout, a strikeout victim. And Nolan Ryan has struck out 3 of 4 Braves he's faced. Here is Cha-Cha or Orlando Cepeda. 53 is a 20, fielding column 2. That's going to be a ball hit to the third baseman field, and he boots it. That's an error. E5 puts Cepeda at first. Average speed. First base runner of the game. Here is Clete Boyer. Hit pretty well for the Braves in 69. We knew him as a excellent defensive third baseman. He's got a 6 rating at third base, which is really good in Apba for a third baseman. 6-6 rolls a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here a home run, 2-run home run by Clete Boyer. The Braves go up on the board 2-0 over the Mets. Sonny Jackson. One, 2 is a 25. It is a ground ball to second base or X. Nolan Ryan has the X. Another strikeout. Here is Bob Didier. 61 is a fly ball to right field that ends the inning, but the Braves score twice. On the 2-run home run by Clete Boyer, we go to the bottom of the second. Atlanta 2, New York nothing. Don Clendenin, the Mets first baseman, steps into the box. Here's a pitch from Pat Jarvis. 26 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3, that's his first strikeout. Art Shamsky. .56 is a 34. That's going to be a Y, and that's a strikeout for Art Shamsky. Pat Jarvis is a Y strikeout pitcher. Here's the catcher, Jerry Grote. And 52 is a 27. Ground out to the third baseman, Clete Boyer, 5-3. 3 up and 3 down for the Mets. We go to the top of the third. Atlanta 2 and New York nothing. Pitcher Pat Jarvis will lead off the top of the third. Here's a pitch from Nolan Ryan. 3-2 is a 26. That's a ground ball to second base. Ken Boswell is up with it, throws to first, and the pitcher is retired, 1 away. Felix the Cat Neon. Fly out the left his first time up. 63 is a ground ball to third base. Yep. That's Bobby File. 2 outs. Tony Gonzalez, former Philadelphia Philly. 46 is a strikeout. That's 5 strikeouts for Nolan Ryan. We go to the bottom of the third. Atlanta 2 and New York nothing. Ken Boswell and Bobby File and Nolan Ryan, the bottom of the Mets order, will go to work in the last of the third. Mets are looking for their first base runner. Here's a pitch to Ken Boswell, 41's a ground ball to the shortstop. Sonny Jackson, 1 away. Here's Bobby File. 53 is a 19 against a 1. That's going to be an error on the third baseman, Clete Boyer. Files at first. Average speed. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan. We will go ahead and sacrifice. 26 is a strike. Squares the bunt again. 53, strike 2. Now he's swinging away. And strike 3. 2 outs. Tommy Agee. 42 is a strikeout. That ends the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Atlanta 2 and New York nothing. A quick check of games around the National League by the History Maker out-of-town scoreboard. The San Francisco Giants are in Los Angeles. They lead 2-0 after 3. The 61 Cincinnati Reds lead the 69 Cubs 2-1 after 3. And the 60 Pirates lead the St. Louis Cardinals 3-2 after 3. Nolan Ryan returns to the mound. He'll have Henry Aaron, Rico Carty, and Orlando Cepeda in the top of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch to Cepeda. 35 is a 9 against a C. That's going to be a pop-up to third baseman, Bobby File. 1 down. Rico Carty. 21 is a strikeout. And that is 6 strikeouts for Ryan. Here is Orlando Cepeda. 61 is a 41. That's going to be an error on the pitcher, Ryan, and Cepeda will make it to second base. Second time he's reached by an error. He scored. That was an unearned run followed by the home run hit by Boyer. So now Cepeda's at second. Here is Boyer again. 2 outs. Pitch to Clete Boyer. 36 is a 33. That's a Y. That's a strikeout. 3 outs. And the Braves don't score in the fourth. We go to the last of the fourth inning. Atlanta 2, New York nothing. To the bottom of the fourth we go. And Pat Jarvis has been sailing along. He is a fastball, slider, curveball pitcher. He was taught a better slider by a pitching coach, Whit Wyatt. You remember Whit Wyatt was a key part of the 1941 Dodgers championship team. Bud Harrelson steps into the box. Cleon Jones is on deck. 1-4, 30 fly ball to left field. 1 away. Here is Cleon Jones. 54 is a fly to right field, and that is caught by Henry Aaron. 2 outs. Don Clendenin. 56 is a strikeout, and 3-4 for Pat Jarvis. No walks, no hits. There was 1 error. He has faced only 1 over the minimum. We go to the top of the fifth. Atlanta 2 and New York nothing. Sonny Jackson leads off for the Atlanta Braves. Here's a pitch from fastballing Nolan Ryan. 61 is a 23. That's going to be an error on the center fielder, Tommy Agee. Third error committed by the Mets. Yesterday's game, the White Sox committed 4 errors in that game. Here is Bob Didier, the catcher. 34 is a 31. Fly out to Agee. He makes that play. There's 1 down. Pitcher Pat Jarvis. Swinging away, he hits fly ball to right field, caught by Cleon Jones. There's 2 outs. And top of the order, Felix Mian. 65 is going to be a 35 is a foul out to the catcher. We go to the bottom of the 5th frame. Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. All right, in the bottom of the 5th, Art Shamsky, Jerry Grote, and Ken Boswell are scheduled to hit for New York. They have been pulling the cord on the lawnmower repeatedly, and they can't get this lawnmower started. The Mets offense. Here's the pitch to Art Shamsky. Drop the dice. Here, try this again. 1-5 is a 8 against a C. There is a first base hit. A line drive, solid single to left center for Art Shamsky. He's not the first base runner, but he is the first hit. He's rated slow. All slow runners will play safe on the base paths unless I say otherwise. Jerry Grote, the Mets catcher. There's a stretch and the pitch from Pat Jarvis, only the second time he's had to pitch from the stretch. 1-6 is a 28. Hit on the ground to the shortstop. He flips to second for the out on Shamsky. 6-4. Fielder's choice for Jerry Grote. Jerry Grote is a average speed runner. Here is Ken Boswell. 36 is a double play ground out to second base. 4-6-3, that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, Atlanta 2 and New York nothing. Top of the 6th inning we go to. All right, we've been talking about Pat Jarvis, but Nolan Ryan has been effective himself. He has allowed only 1 hit. Unfortunately, that went over the wall. And the Mets have committed 3 errors. Here is Tony Gonzalez to lead off the top of the 6th inning for the Braves. 1-5 is going to be an 8 against a C. That's a base hit for Tony Gonzalez. Fast runner at first. Here's Henry Aaron. 26 is a fly out to left field. 1 away. Rico Carty. 51 is an 8 against a C. That's going to be a single to center field. Tony Gonzalez will stop at second. So the Braves have, with 1 down, runners at first and second. Orlando Cepeda. 43 is a 29. That's a ground ball to the pitcher, that's Ryan, who throws to Harrelson at second to get the out and over to first. It's a 1-6-3 double play. That ends the top of the 6th. Braves 2, Mets nothing. Okay, Bobby Field will lead off against Pat Jarvis. 35 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Jarvis has struck out 6 batters. Here's the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. 1-1 roll, 8 against the C. Nolan Ryan gets a base hit for the Mets. He's on at first, average speed. They bring him out the jacket. Tommy Agee's the batter. I used to have a Mets jacket. I loved it quite a bit. You know, the blue with the orange trim and the orange logo. Here, I think I gave it to my son. Here is Tommy Agee. 42 is a swing and miss, strike 3. 2 outs. Bud Harrelson. And 36 is a ground out to the second baseman. He goes a short way to retire Ryan at second. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Atlanta Braves 2, Mets nothing. In the other games around the National League, the San Francisco Giants are tied with the Los Angeles Dodgers 3-3 after 6 innings. The Cincinnati Reds lead the 69 Cubs 4-2, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are tied with the St. Louis Cardinals 3-3 after 6. All right, it's Clete Boyer's turn to take his swings against Nolan Ryan. He is 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Here's the pitch to Clete Boyer. 24 is another strikeout. 1 away. 7 strikeouts for Ryan. Here is Sonny Jackson. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is Bob Didier. Didier gets a base hit. Brace catcher is on at first. Slow runner, they're also playing it safe, unless I note otherwise for slow runners. Pat Jarvis. And 35 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Ryan strikes out the side around the single. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. It's the middle of the Mets order for this inning. We got Cleon Jones, Don Clendenin, and Art Shamsky. Mostly 300 hitters with a power guy in between them. Here's the pitch to Cleon Jones. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, measured by Rico Carty, and he picks it out of the sky. 1 away. Don Clendenin. 42 is a 22 against fielding column 1. That's going to ground out to first base, who flips to the pitcher. Jarvis covering, that's 2 outs. Now Art Shamsky. 21 is a fly out to left field, so 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Braves 2, Mets nothing. If you like well-pitched games, this is what we've got today. Nolan Ryan has allowed 4 hits, and Pat Jarvis has only allowed 2 hits. Here is Felix Mian. 44 is a base hit against Ryan. So Mian is on, the leadoff hitter. We're in the 7th inning was the fatigue inning, so that's a second chink on Ryan's fatigue armor. One more, his grade goes down to a grade D. Here's Tony Gonzalez. Mian is fast at first. And Tony Gonzalez has an extra 31 on his card. So the Braves are going to try a hit and run play. We're using basic Apba steal rolls, but I give the catcher a chance to throw the runner out. But here, Mian's running. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. 42 is a 40. And that's an out stealing, so I don't take that automatic result. I make the catcher throw the runner out. The catcher is Didier is a 7. And I use this chart here. So 11 through 16, the runner will be out. 64 through 66, throw goes into the outfield. And it is 16, so the runner is thrown out. While Didier cuts down Felix Mian, caught stealing. So that changes the complexion of the inning. 1 down. Here's the pitch with the bases empty. 21 is a 30. Fly out to Art Shamsky in left field. That's 2 outs. And Henry Aaron. 36 is a walk. And that is a first walk allowed by Nolan Ryan. Aaron is fast. Rico Carty. 6-6 rolls a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, and there's 2 big insurance runs for the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta 4 and New York nothing, timeout. Jim McAndrew is going to be called on to relieve Nolan Ryan. He is a grade C pitcher, Y modifier. He'll be grade B pitching to Orlando Cepeda. Here's the pitch to Cepeda with 2 outs and the base is empty. 64 is a 22. That's a ground out to first base, pitcher covering. 3-1. The New York Press is going to say maybe I left Ryan in 1 batter too long, and they probably We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now Atlanta 4 and New York nothing. Mets are down to 6 outs. They've got Jerry Grody stepping into the box against Pat Jarvis. 51 for Grody is a 9 against a C. That's a pop out to the third baseman, caught by Clete Boyer. Ken Boswell. 53 is a 19, fielding column 1. That's an error on the third baseman. That's 2 errors today on Clete Boyer. Boswell's at first. He's fast. Bobby File. 36 is a 12. And that is a 4-6-3 double play that ends the inning. Go to the top of the ninth, Atlanta 4 and New York nothing. All right, Clete Boyer leads off the top of the ninth. Jim McAndrew is pitching for the Mets still. He is not a rated reliever. He has a starting pitching rating, so he won't be in his fatigue inning. Here's a pitch to Boyer. 52 is a 27. Ground out to third base. 1 away. Sonny Jackson, the shortstop. That's a strikeout. Jackson has a tough day at the plate. He's 3 strikeouts. And here is Bob Didier. 1-1 roll for Didier. That's a hit column roll. And 14 is still just a single. But Didier's 2 for 4. Here's Pat Jarvis. He is past his fatigue inning, but he has only 1 mark against his fatigue. He's going to try to pitch a complete game. 64 is a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 3 outs to go. Bryce 4 and the Mets nothing. All right, Pat Jarvis completes his warm-up tosses. Ed Kranepool grabs the bat. He'll bat for the pitcher, Jim McAndrew. Here's a pitch in the bottom of the ninth. Mets down by 4 runs. 1-6 is a 28. That's a ground out to the pitcher, Pat Jarvis, who throws to Orlando Cepeda, 1 away. Tommy Agee. 6-6 rolls a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, and the Mets are on the board. Bryce 4, and the Mets 1. Here's Buddy Harrelson. 65 is a pop out to the catcher. And Cleon Jones is the last hope for the Mets to keep this going. Here's the pitch from Pat Jarvis to Cleon Jones. 55 is a base hit for Cleon Jones, and that is going to get the tying run to on deck. Don Clendenin's the batter. There's 3 bad things that happen to Jarvis. He grows to a grade D pitcher, YZ modifier. Probably will have to make a change here. All right, new pitcher for Atlanta, Cecil Upshaw. He is a grade B pitcher, Z modifier. He'll be grade A pitching to Clendenin for same-sidedness. And it's going to be on Clendenin's shoulders to keep the line moving and this game going. Here is the pitch to Don Clendenin. 6-6 roll. That is a long drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. 2-run home run by Don Clendenin. And the Mets are now within 1. The Mets are a scrappy bunch. There are 2 outs, but they've got a 300 hitter in Art Shamsky facing Cecil Upshaw. His grade goes back to B. Z modifier. Here's a pitch to Art Shamsky. 34 is a fly ball to center field. That is catchable. Tony Gonzalez is under it. He makes the catch, and the Atlanta Braves hold on to a victory here in the ninth. Final score, the Atlanta Braves 4, Mets 3. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Final scores from our History Maker out-of-town scoreboard, which is available at Play, P-L-A-A-Y, free downloads, Play Games, the free download section. We have the finals from Los Angeles. The Dodgers edged the Giants in 10 innings, 4-3. Chicago Cubs beat the 61 Reds 5-4, and the 1967 Cardinals defeated the 1960 Pirates 5-3. In our game here at Shea Stadium, the Atlanta Braves go home victors. They win the game scoring 4 runs, 7 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The Mets scored 3 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. A lot of strikeouts in the game, and there was only 1 walk. Nolan Ryan walked 1 batter. They struck out 10. The winning pitcher was Pat Jarvis, who went 8 2/3, gave up 2 earned runs, 4 hits, and 6 strikeouts, no walks. The loser was Nolan Ryan, who pitched 7 2/3, gave up 3 earned runs, 6 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 1 walk. The star of today's game, star of the game is Rico Carty. His 2-run home run in the 8th inning provided the difference for the Braves and helped them to their 4-3 victory. He hit .342 for the Braves, 1969. I think he was kind of an underrated star. He did miss some time with injuries and illness. He missed the 68 season with, I think, tuberculosis. But he followed up the 69 season where he hit .342 by hitting .366 and winning the NL batting crown. Rico Carty is today's star of the game. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. It doesn't cost anything, and it's always helpful to hit the like button, and appreciate your comments. Thank you. Good day, and God bless.